Anyway, what the fuck?
Migos
Wait, Quavo just lost a lawsuit? Let me see this.
rapper Quavo to pay nearly $700,000 for hitting a valet at the Wynn back in 2018. Antonio Henry, a former worker for the Encore, says Quavius Marshall injured him physically and emotionally. Marshall's lawyer had said Henry was not injured and was instead in a pursuit of what he called a hip-hop lotto ticket. The jury disagreed and ordered that payout happen today. Police issued Quavo a citation. However, the case does not appear in any court record. Migos rapper Quavo to pay
What the fuck, $700,000?
nearly $700,000 for hitting a valet at the Wynn back in 2018. Antonio Henry, a former worker for the Encore, says
Why did they award the nigga $700,000?
Quavius Marshall injured him physically and emotionally. Marshall's lawyer had...
Nah, I gotta see this fight. No way. $700,000. I need a nigga to slap me. What the fuck? Wait, let's see. Quavo sued Las Vegas. No fucking way. Oh, this is the altercation?
Our 8 News Now investigators with exclusive video of a rapper appearing to fight with a valet on the Strip. That valet is suing rapper...
Yeah, this is 2018. Damn, this shit clear as a motherfucker.
For Quavo,
It's Quavo, bitch.
Whose real name is Quavius
I think Quavo is in this orange right here.
Marshall for this 2018 incident.
Oh, nah. This is a valet. The valet swinging, though. Valet turning up.
Outside the Encore.
Now, this is a valet right here. He turning up.
The trial in the case began today. Quavo's attorney says he did not injure the valet and therefore he's not entitled to any damages. Quavo fronted the group Migos, which is no longer touring.
Oh, this might be like the Rick Ross and Vlad situation, though. Low key. I don't think Rick Ross ever touched Vlad, but like Rick Ross had his goons do it. And if people could testify that you had your henchmen beat a nigga up, like Safari could have sued Meek Mill and got like some couple $100,000. You know what I mean?
His name is Quavius Marshall.
Yeah, because this is the guy right here.
For this 2018
Quavo don't even fight.
Incident.
At least if this is a full video, there's probably got to be a longer video. Let's see. Here we go.
A well-known rapper testifying in his own defense Wednesday. A hotel employee is suing Quantavious Marshall, better known as Quavo, for injuries after a fight at the Wynn in April of 2018. Now, 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne, the only member of the media following this high-profile trial, in court to hear the rapper tell his side of what exactly happened.
In the civil case against Quavo, Marshall, the defense's star witness, was in fact a star. Quavo himself.
Get up out our face. Get up out our face. Get up out my face. Get up out my face. Get up out our...
Oh, okay. So, all right. He breaking it down. Testify, my boy. Testify.
Our face. Boom. Slap him.
That slap by the rapper best known as Quavo, here in the red shirt, put the star musician in front of an audience he says he's never before performed.
Is this your first time in court?
Ever, yeah. First time.
A jury of his peers who need to decide if this fracas in 2018 is enough to award the plaintiff damages for injuries. And while Marshall admits to hitting this valet at the Wynn after a 3M show in the spring of 2018.
Oh, never mind. He did hit him. Yeah, I guess I didn't see the full video. He did hit him.
In 2018 is enough to award the plaintiff damages for injuries. And while Marshall admits to hitting this valet at the Wynn after a 3M show in the spring of 2018, he says his open hand slap was just a slap. Because the plaintiff, who says he was hurt by Marshall and then others in the scuffle, was invading his space, but told 11 Clark County jurors that's not who he is.
What do you believe your image to be?
To be a great role model for the kids, at least, and just be myself and show them where I came from. I always never forget where I came from, but also just be kind to others.
But kind does not describe this altercation, the video of which was first obtained by the 8 News Now investigators, who also dug up this police citation written after 4 that morning, alleging, as does the plaintiff, a closed fist punch.
Like I said, it was an open hand slap just to...
Oh! Hey, I'm gonna keep it a beat with y'all. Y'all rappers gotta stop slapping these workers, man. Y'all was gassing when Nipsey slapped that person. I knew it. Like, that's when the rappers start getting too big of a head. When y'all think y'all money make y'all could put hands on people, man, we all bleed the same. Niggas die. Stop playing. Quavo slapping this man, you wrong, Quavo. If it's an exchange of words, it's exchange of words, nigga. You slapping a nigga, bro, like, cause you got security and other people around you that do not make you tough, bro. I don't agree with the 700,000. 700,000 is hefty, but like you see, y'all pick and choose. Everybody used to be like, yo, look. Like, look, everybody always be like, yo, look, I ain't gotta play. Yo, look, Nipsey slapped the guy. Yeah, all right, nigga. Yo, I guarantee that nigga that came back and killed Nipsey, y'all been tight. Like, why'd he kill him? Like, bruh, stop putting your hands on people. That's a fact. I don't care how rich you are, how gangster you think you are, how much money or goons you got. Don't put your hands on nobody, especially people who just working their job.
A closed fist punch.
Like I said, it was an open hand slap.
You see, I just slapped him. I ain't gonna lie, add another 100K for that. I'd rather you punch, nigga. You slapped me like I was a bitch. Yes, another 100K to that judgment. Let's do it. Another 100K. Another 100K.
Yeah.
By the way, here's the thing, too. This valet ain't seen that money. I don't know if y'all know. 700K, he's going to appeal it. Like, well, depending on how much. Well, actually, 700 is a good amount. He probably paid, like, I don't know, maybe up to 100,000 on the defense so far. I'm pretty sure the dude would probably have settled, but he clearly wanted 6 figures or something. If I'm Quavo, you got to appeal. So Quavo's going to appeal. He's not paying that shit. The fuck? He's going to appeal it. He's going to get an appellate judge to basically say, stop you don't have to pay. We're going to review, like, let's run the case again or appeal it until the appeal goes through or the appeal is decided. You don't have to pay. And he might get an appeal. Probably just got to hire better lawyers. And yeah, at that point, the dude should just be like, this happened in 2018. Bro, literally, just take money in hand rather than here. This 700,000 is fictional money. I don't know if y'all know how civil suits work. When you hear someone is awarded this amount of money, they don't get it. Like, this is not like, oh yeah, they got it today. If someone, like, for example, T.I.'s daughter, right? Tiny, LOL. Actually, it's on Shade Room. Let me just go on Shade Room, right? There's a whole thing about, like, Tiny daughters being awarded $70 million, right? Let me show y'all. $70 million because, like, some doll company, like, plagiarized whatever, their image and used it for the doll. Let me see if I can find it. I'll find it. I'll just Google it. Oh, here we go. T.I. and Tiny win $17 million in lawsuit versus MGM Entertainment. Yo, they're not paying these motherfuckers no $17 million, gang. I'm telling you, they're not paying them, bro. Like, what they're going to do is keep fighting the case. Appeal. You feel what I'm saying? Look, T.I. Tiny OMG lawsuit. Yeah, they were awarded $71 million. My bad, not 17. $71 million. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's go to TMZ. What the fuck?
They did exactly what they were supposed to do as parents and stand.
Here we go.
They knock it down.
It's a huge win.
Amount of money.
Here we go.
Mind at least, this was over the line.
Here we go.
As lawyer.
Yeah.
And they
We wanted to. We did this for the city. We did this for the culture. It was a fight. You know what I'm saying? It was a hell of a fight. This fight been started in
It's Tiny if you don't know.
2020, and it's now 24. And we couldn't be more happy, man. I wanted to come on here. I honestly wanted to come on here to say we wanted to thank the jurors for, like, just seeing us through this, man, and just believing in what we said. And they heard our story, and they knew we wasn't lying.
Yeah, this is a massive verdict. I mean, 53.6 million of it is in punitive damages, so the jury really wanted to punish MGA, which has been in litigation before over Bratz dolls in the past. And if you
Because
look at
they said it was
exhibits,
intentional misconduct.
That's right. If you look at these exhibits, there's a 3-person girl group, and the dolls look identical to them. I mean, just look at these pictures. It's clear.
Yeah.
And they named the dolls OMG. It just seems as if they didn't want to, they flew too close to the sun. I'm sure MGA, when they make most of their dolls, tries to be inspired by certain artists, but this was just too close, and the jury saw it.
Now, there have been dolls that have kind of mimicked Beyonce before, but it wasn't dead on.
That's exactly right. There's a queen bee doll where they're trying to, they dress up the doll like an actual bee. Now, obviously, if you're a sophisticated consumer, you know what they're doing, but they're far enough away from actually stealing the name, image, or likeness of Beyonce here.
I'm going to be honest with you. So, obviously, this is a reason why, you're glad you have T.I. and Tiny as parents. And obviously did their due diligence on this. And again, 71 million, they're gonna get paid something. You know, when you hear this initial numbers, like, bruh, who's forking that money out? Like, who just has 71 million sitting around, even if a big company, right? So what they're gonna do is challenge it this and third. Is gonna be like, yo, you want to wait another 5-10 years trying to hopefully win all the appeals, blah 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 blah, or we'll fucking settle. We'll just give you, I don't know, we'll give you $8 million. Like, yes, I'm sorry, like you're not getting $70 million. The fuck. Now maybe if it was like a Walmart or something, you're like, fuck no, nigga, I need at least 50. But like, I never heard about this toy maker. Now maybe they're getting that much revenue, that 70 million ain't that much. So maybe they're like, oh, we'll give you 30. Well, maybe, but like, if they're not lit like that, like shit, 70 million is crazy to them, right? So they might just be like, or shit, they might just say, fuck it, file bankruptcy. I ain't paying you shit. You know what I mean? Like, get it in blood. Yeah, I'll Google the toy maker's name. I think the TI Tiny 71 million. I want to see how much money they're making. It's MGA. Okay, MGA Toy Company revenue. Oh, never mind. They might get that money. $4 billion annually. I don't think they're getting 71, but 8-figure payment for real. $4 billion? Oh, my bad. I didn't know they was making it. I didn't know they was holding like that. I didn't know they were holding like that, chat. Chat, you know what's also interesting? So I remember when I was with Angelica, Angelica used to be, it was kind of random. We went out to some store. Like, it was kind of really random, right? So I'm with Angelica. She used to post all these little thirst fucking traps, which I fucking hated, but whatever. She posted like some shit. I don't know if she might have took it at my crib. But anyway, she posted something. It was her like her head like in a fucking like she's looking in a motherfucking, what do you call it again? Like a dryer or like a washing machine, and like I think it was like I don't even know who took the picture. It definitely wasn't me. Was that my house? I don't even know. Anyway, here's the point. She took that picture. She posted it on Instagram a long time ago, right? She had deleted it, or I think it was on there, but it was whatever. Anyway, the point is, we go randomly somewhere, and we go to a store, and there's a cartoonized picture exactly like it. Like, it's not really cartoonized. There's just an effect on it. So they basically took her Instagram picture and put it on a shirt, and it was in like a store. And now, you know, of course, I'm dating her at the time, so I'm just hearing, you know, she's Dominican. Yeah. So she's just like, oh my God, like, yo, and I'm looking at her, I'm like, yo, she's looking at me like, yo, I'm about to get like $10 million. You know what I'm saying? So now she's just like, yeah, I can't believe this. I'm like, oh my, shut the fuck up. I'm like, I got you. You know, you got to hold this chick down. I'm like, bet, got you. I don't even know did I pay for it? I don't even know if I did, but like, I got her a lawyer, or she got a lawyer. I forgot who it was, but they got a lawyer, and the lawyer was just like, they compared the picture she took, and they compared what was on the shirt. It's identical, right? Like, they actually did just rip off her picture. So now she's like, well, if you use my picture for shirts, and it was in a nationally retail store. It wasn't just a one-off. So she's like, I want to know how many, like, you know, the whole thing is like how much money you could get, because, you know, y'all owe me some bread. Essentially, what we got to realize, and this was, you know, the lawyers, you know, they hire these people to do this investigation and shit like that. Because the company is not going to be forthcoming at first that you can know what, you know, if it's a lawsuit you should even put anything into. They fucking didn't even They obviously wouldn't really comply when there was a cease and desist. I think they took it from the stores. They took that brand from the store, that shirt from all their stores. But then when talking to the lawyer later, they basically said, hey, listen, it appears they pressed up like maybe like 30,000 shirts. And when we were thinking about revenue, the revenue was probably like, I don't know, like maybe $100,000 to $150,000. Really after talking about it, and we didn't have proof for everything. Basically, they told her like, hey, listen, you could spend $50,000 to fight this case. This is a big like store company and whatever. And you could spend $50,000 to fight it, but they would probably just settle with you for $50,000. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, we could just kind of talk to them and get like, they're probably going to super lowball us. But if we fight it in court, whatever we end up winning is going to be way more than you it's probably going to be less than what you spent, honestly. So they never got sued. I mean, it's the same thing. I was about to sue Freddie Gibbs. Remember Freddie Gibbs like tried to put my face on a t-shirt? Nigga, I hit my lawyer. I said, I bet, let's take this shit down. I'm like, yo, this nigga clowning me, I could get the bread. That's a real way to son a nigga. When we got to find out, it was just like, the boy made like, was it like 30,000 or 40,000? And it was just like, dog, you're going to spend more than that on suing a nigga. So again, that's for those situations. Clearly, this is a $4 billion company. Who knows how many of this doll was sold, but probably a lot. If they were awarded $71 million, you know, obviously there's punitive damages. So punitive damages means that, these are habitual offenders. They have, they probably have a list of they have a history of like ripping people off. And so if it was like 40 or 50 million in punitive damages, the other had to be damages for, the copyrights or like just ripping shit off, which is like 20, 30 million. They probably did sell a good amount of these dolls. Anyway, let me just keep playing.
Here they were too close, at least according to the jury, but it's been a 3-year case, so this may not be the final word. I wouldn't be surprised if MJ
So
appeals.
they actually, they lost, the last time they were in court, they lost the case, but they appealed it and got this new trial, and now they've won.
They got, what I don't understand is why would a company that presumably has lawyers, understands basic ground rules, why would they do this? I'm really, really puzzled by that.
There's so many ways they could have easily differentiated.
Yeah,
right.
To shade it or
change
do something.
The hair, just change the dolls a little bit. I mean,
shit, somebody in the chat said, yo, act. Nah, they were running up the bag. Somebody said they spent thousands of dollars on them. He said them stupid ass dolls for his daughter. Really? Dolls is getting that much money? You know what's crazy? No disrespect to the OMG girls. By the way, that's T.I. and Tiny's daughter and like some, I forgot the other two kids in there. Nigga, they was never going to make $70 million in their career. Like, come on, bro. Not in music. So, shit. If y'all don't survive in music, but y'all make $70 million because some doll company ripped y'all off, obviously I don't think they're going to 70. I think they're going to appeal it. But it don't matter. If they get even $30 million, shit, that's a dub, ain't it?
The doll itself would be the same, and like, I mean, do they really believe that because they completely copied the hairstyle of the OMG girls, the group, that it was going to sell better? Much more?
No, I mean, that's
I'm with
the
you.
point.
It's surprising. I mean, these standards can be a little bit squishy, and where does it cross the line? Here, in the jury's mind at least, this was over the line, and they hit them with a strong verdict. I mean, $53 million in punitives, Harvey, is massive.
So that's really the question.
Yeah, this thing is not over. So apparently they're saying T.I. and Tiny lost on the original filing, then they appealed. If they lost the appeal, if they lost the original, then won the appeal, right? Because that's what was being said. Let's see. T.I. So it's an IP case, but clearly it's an IP case that is it's in federal court. Oh, I could have pulled it. I should have pulled it. Yeah. Okay. Huh? Let me see. Sorry. What the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, the first case ended in a mistrial, and the second ended in a win for MGA. Before the verdict was overturned on appeal. And then MGA is going to appeal. Oh, this is going to be a bunch of appeals. Yeah. I ain't going to lie to you. If I'm T.I. and Tiny, I get this. I try to settle for $10 million. I'm serious. Like, bro, this is a 3-year case. You're paying lawyers. It's going to keep going. Appeals. Yo, just be like, yo, 71 million, just give us 10 million. Come on, just give us 10 million. I'm pretty sure they're probably like $1 or $2 million in when it comes to lawyers. Probably 1 million in. Probably $1 million in for lawyers. Bro, just fuck it, bro. Just take $10 million, $9 million profit. 3 girls, $3 million each. Keep the shit moving, bro. I know 71 sounds good, bro, but I'm telling you, like, you know that woman who's, remember when Rick Ross, the baby mama, got awarded like 8 or, remember Rick Ross, baby mama lawsuit. Lastonia Levinston, that's her name. She supposedly was getting $7 million She never got it. She never got it. Okay? She never got it. Okay? She got some of it, but she didn't get the whole thing. Now, he was ordered a bunch of times. Like, he constantly went back and forth. Like, he was not trying to pay that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wonder where she's at these days. Like, I think she got, like, I think from the last thing I remember hearing, she had gotten, like, 2 or 3 million, which obviously, is better than anything. I know they said there was a settlement, but she was making payments, and then they settled. And supposedly they're saying he paid the majority of it. He never paid over $5 million, from what I remember. Let me look at it. Settlement. It's like the game owing this, like, game owes $7 million. He ain't trying to pay that shit either. Oh, wait. Maybe she did get the money. What? Oh, no, that was a settlement debt plan from bankruptcy. But I don't know if he fully paid it, bro. Truth be told, he was ordered to. And by the way, 50 sued his lawyer afterwards for $32 million over the Rick Ross baby mama suit. And the judge tossed that. Anyway, all right.
There are judges that can knock that down. They can knock it down in appeal. And I don't know what the standard is. I mean, it's kind of rough that, at a point, if it doesn't align with the actual damages, they can reduce it. So I have no idea whether they're going to do it or not. But this, no matter what.
Even if they knock it down,
it's going to be a
huge
huge
amount of money.
Huge win.
So listen, Tiny and T.I. have $71 million and 71 million reasons to be happy. Let this be an education to all of these big companies to do your due diligence. You cannot just go and steal somebody's property and likeness and think that you're going to get away with it. And on top of it, they stole the likeness of their oldest daughter. So on top of the legalities of it, and this being a 4-year-long process, as a parent, I'm sure that this was also very much on principle, because I wouldn't want somebody stealing my child's likeness and making millions and millions of dollars off it.
Yeah, well, exactly. Lesson maybe you learned.
Yeah, I spoke to T.I. and Tiny's team a little while ago, and they said they did exactly what they were supposed to do as parents and stand by their daughters, and, they're happy to see the win.
I guess.
Do the daughters?
Yo, I hate to joke.
Free up space, and that's not my character. Like I said, it was an open hand slap just to free up space, and
it was an open hand slap to free up space. That's a crazy answer. I slapped him to free up some space.
The citation written after 4 that morning, alleging, as does the plaintiff, a closed fist punch.
Like I said, it was an open hand slap just to free up space, and that's not my character. It's not nothing that we stand for.
Closing arguments are expected Friday, and at that point, a Clark County jury will need to decide, beyond a preponderance of the evidence, whether Quavo injured that plaintiff enough to come back with a verdict that says he did. Reporting at the Regional Justice Center, Kyle Payne, 8 News Now.
Kyle, thanks for that. Quavo's rap group Migos no longer tours at this time. One of the group's members, known as Takeoff, was shot and killed outside of a bowling alley. That happened in Houston 2 years ago. He was just 28 years old.
Here's some more in the trial.
Client wanted to harm, injure, or hurt Mr. Henry, he would have punched him, not slap him.
Yo, this sounds ridiculous. Yo, if my client wanted to hurt him, he would have punched the shit out of him, not slapped him. Like, come on, bro. You know why he was slapping him.
Only on 8 closing arguments in the civil trial, the rapper Quavo, accused of starting this fight at the Wynn and injuring a valet emotionally and physically. We thank you for staying with us here at 6:30. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. The rapper and his lawyers say the valet is trying to hit what they call the hip-hop lotto. 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne, the only reporter following this case, has the story now from the Regional Justice Center.
Lawyers spent all day arguing in front of a Clark County jury Tuesday, ending weeks of testimony and trial, all boiling down to one major question. How much money is one slap worth?
6 years now since this has happened, and the defendants have refused to take this seriously, have refused to accept accountability for their actions or understand or care for what Antonio has suffered for.
The attorney for then Wynn employee Antonio Henry, slapped by the rapper Quavo back in 2018.
I bet when he got slapped, them waves wasn't spinning.
Or understand or care for what Antonio has suffered for.
The verdict is here? Hold on, chat. Am I not live? I'm live, right? Wait, I keep saying verdict. Oh, something's happening, right? I seen the camera shake. Okay, something happening.